The Late Show audience was in for an unforgettable moment when Pedro Pascal sat down for his highly anticipated interview with Stephen Colbert. Known for his charm, sense of humor, and ability to keep things interesting, Pedro didn't disappoint. From the very beginning, the energy in the studio was electric. The crowd erupted as Colbert introduced the beloved star of hit series and blockbuster films. Everyone expected a fun, casual chat, but no one expected what was about to happen. Things started off light. Stephen opened the conversation with questions about Pedro's recent projects, his schedule, and what it's like to constantly be on the road filming in different countries. Pedro, always charismatic, delivered witty answers that had both the audience and Stephen laughing. The vibe was relaxed, the jokes were flowing, and it seemed like just another classic Late Show segment. Then came the moment that changed the tone of the entire interview. Stephen leaned in with a playful grin and asked Pedro a question about fame. What surprised him the most about becoming one of Hollywood's most recognizable stars? Everyone expected the usual answer about attention, social media, or hectic schedules. Instead, Pedro paused for a moment, smiled mischievously, and delivered a comment that no one in the room saw coming. Looking Stephen straight in the eye, Pedro said, "You know what surprises me the most? How much people love talking about your eyebrows." The audience gasped and then burst into laughter. Stephen's jaw literally dropped for a second. He blinked in disbelief, completely caught off guard by the unexpected jab. The camera quickly zoomed in on his face as he raised his hands and pretended to check his own eyebrows, saying, "Wait, my eyebrows. People are talking about these." The crowd roared with laughter, and Pedro sat back in his chair, grinning like he had just pulled off the ultimate prank. Stephen, ever the professional, tried to play it cool, but you could tell he was stunned. For a few seconds, he was completely speechless, which almost never happens on his show. Finally, he leaned forward, laughing and saying, "Well, Pedro, I guess I'm trending for all the wrong reasons now." Pedro chuckled and added, "Don't worry, man, they're iconic. People love them. It's your signature look." That line sent the audience into another wave of applause and laughter. From that point on, the conversation took on an even more playful tone. Stephen joked about starting an eyebrow fan club, and Pedro offered to be the first member. The two continued trading jokes, and the moment went viral almost instantly. Social media lit up with clips of the exchange, memes about Stephen's reaction, and thousands of comments praising Pedro for his sense of humor and Stephen for handling it like a pro. By the end of the segment, the atmosphere was nothing short of electric. What started as a normal interview turned into one of the most talked about moments of the week. Fans couldn't stop laughing at Stephen's stunned expression and Pedro's perfect comedic timing. If you thought you had seen it all on The Late Show, think again, because Pedro Pascal just delivered a moment that will go down in late-night TV history. So what do you think? Was Pedro's comment hilarious or a little too bold? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more unforgettable moments from The Late Show.